All right, Slap Mod. That one's new. Hello. What else we got? Little Miss Prepper. Good afternoon. Van City Prepper. Thanks for stopping in. Christopher. Awesome. So I kind of decided to do a quick live today. First of all, I want to thank Van City Prepper for having me on her channel. It was very enjoyable, and I welcome the opportunity to do things like that. And then also, it's a nice sunny day. It's like 70 degrees. And I'm thinking about all the things I'm going to get done after I get out of the gym. So it's actually, the grass is green, and it's time to start thinking about mowing the yard. So today is going to be incline bench, and then flat bench on a machine until I figure out why I'm getting dizzy when I'm on a flat bench and when I get up. So I do have a physical scheduled for Tuesday. They'll do all the blood work, and then I'll meet with a doctor the week after that. It seems any exercise I do in a free standing or sitting position, I'm just fine. But if I lay down and press the weight when I get back up, I'm really lightheaded and dizzy, and that's something different, so it's time to take care of that. So today, if you caught my breakfast video, I have determined that 3 cans of tuna is not enough for me during the day, so I'll be adding a 4th can tomorrow. Yeah, I do too. It's just, I've noticed this has been a change, and, I'm going to react to it. I'm trying to find out what's going on, and hope for the best, and if not, we'll get it figured out. The worst thing I can do is do nothing. So I get the blood work, talk to the doctor a week after that, tell him what's going on. Meanwhile, I'm still working out. I've just adjusted to what I'm doing, so I'm now in a seated press. And of course, I can do the whole stack. But Beaverine, there we go. I got your email, and I will look at that when I get home on my computer. I won't be able to find anything on my phone, and I'm doing this on my phone. Hey, Jason, how you doing? So I surpassed 4,000 subs, and I'm almost at 4,100. And I had said after, hello, Celtic Prepper, Michael, Body Beatdown, howdy, James, hello. But when I had my little giveaway when I hit 3,500, and Jason was the winner of that, I said when I hit 5,000, I'll do another one. Steve Lyons, welcome. So looks like 5,000. Hopefully it'll come sooner than I thought it would, which is a great thing. So I think I'm going to be giving away a Scottish Fitness T-shirt or two, and then a gift card. So head to the gym, good deal. So a quick shout out to Celtic Prepper, Jason, James, Beaverine, Steve Lyons, Michael at the Body Beatdown, Little Miss Prepper, Van City Prepper, and Slot Mod, who's new. The welcome Slot. Hope you're still in there. Hope you subscribe and follow the channel. So Monday will be my first breakfast live stream. AT&T willing, which I'm kind of excited about. If anybody may know, if anybody follows, nope, you're not late. You're just on time. If anybody follows the Angry Prepper, I'm thinking maybe something happened to this channel because my membership got refunded. So I don't know what's going on there. He does ride that line. So you did make the gym today sore and you slept in. And there's nothing wrong with taking an off day. If you're sore, then it means you haven't healed. And when I'm sore, then I increase my protein intake. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's just average. Means you probably did it twice as hard the day before that. So the sun is out, and so are the Harleys. So yeah, it'll be a quick workout. I'll probably just hit about 3 sets on the incline and 3 sets on the bench machine, and then go and pick up some things I need. Yeah, well, that was a workout. It can be, absolutely. At work, I probably moved about 1,000 pounds of metal throughout the whole day. I think I filled up every pallet in 2 rows. They were like, man, we got to move some of this stuff. And I said, hey, I'm still testing the stuff coming out of the machine. So it was a good day. I get to work Sunday for double time. So that's always a good thing. But I will have Saturday off. Shoulders for me today. Just finished my pre-workout meal, getting ready to pump it up. Good thing, Michael. So if you haven't subscribed to Body Beatdown, he shoots a lot of shorts out there and some workouts, and he's enjoyable to watch, and he's the one that motivated me to start taking hikes, which I might even do that when I get home, see if the wife wants to go for a short hike. I better warn her though, otherwise she'll be in her I'm staying in the house mode. But otherwise, kind of excited. Once next week starts, get back on my normal schedule. You'll actually watch a full episode of Prepper Nation instead of just popping in, for about 2 minutes, about 3 or 4 times during the stream. So, it's like Thursday. Where did the week go? It's already Thursday. So Thursday is going to be some chest work. I'm going to be doing a lot more concentration on the incline until I figure out what's going on, and still keep my, my muscles toned and strengthened. Tomorrow, they're doing tree day at work, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get a tree. Maybe they're giving trees away, the Arbor Society or whatever. I could use a new cherry tree. So usually I do bench on Mondays and that, but I have no problem switching things up. Sometimes I'll just say, hey, I kind of feel like wanting to do something else, and that's okay. But Thursday is usually my second bench day, so I want to hit those. I also need to pick up some salt for the softener, and maybe get some more of those quick preps. Hope everybody's enjoying those. It's just been prepping for so long that now I just need to top off a couple cans here, a couple cans there. Maybe a new item or 2 here, but it's not like I need to go in there. What'd you do at CAT, John? Do you like it? I do like it there, yes. So I'm a heat treatment specialist, I guess, or tech, or whatever you want to call it. It's probably sounds more exciting than it is, but it's a pretty easy job. Rinse and repeat. But it's 8 hours, which includes your breaks and lunches. Really good benefits from day one. So I'm kind of glad to be on. Hey, Okie Khan, welcome. Glad you made the chat. So, what I think about things, I think I need to figure out what the dizziness is about. So it's one of those things, I got to go to the doctor and run some tests and find out what it is. I know what my family tree is, and I know my dad had problems with his cathroids clogging up in his 60s. And I'm not saying it is that, but it is something I'm going to mention to the doctor. And he had gotten these spells and that, and I guess he actually passed out a few times and never said anything. So when he was about 67, he had a stroke, and life got pretty difficult after that, though he did make it into, I think, 92 years old. But I want to make sure I don't follow that same one, so I'm going to go to the doctor and find out what's going on. So Tuesday they do all the blood work and probably tell them, what's going on. And then after the blood work comes back, I sit with a doctor first week in May, and then we'll go from there. But, it is what it is. But I am determined to get back to where I'm at. I'm going to keep putting the work in. I just have to adjust some of the exercises I'm doing right now until they figure out what's going on. And that's what life's about. Sometimes you have to make some changes and you have to kind of figure out what's going on and make sure you act. I mean, the worst thing you can do is not do anything. The worst thing you can do is, just get into that, despair. So, not throwing up the 470, like I know I can and stuff. Yeah, it bothers me, but I've done this before and I've gotten back and I'll do it again. So I thank you, Beaverine. Appreciate that. Do I feel I might hit a 500 bench? Do you feel you camped out at this point? If I camped out, I'll let you know in about 2 or 3 years. The battle starts here. And if you think you've capped out, then you have. Yeah, absolutely you have. So I don't think I've capped out. I managed to get stronger last year, and I think I can get stronger again this year. Have I had some setbacks? Yeah. Life does roll you setbacks, but you got to keep going. I mean, understand, most of us are following, the prepper channels, and what are we prepping for? We're prepping for, when the world just goes to crap. Well, you're going to have setbacks then, and you can't give up. And you can't cap out there. So no, I don't plan on capping out. Will it happen someday? I'm sure I will. But not today. And at least I'm gonna go down fighting. Let's put it that way. I think most of the reason that I am as strong as I am is because for the last 15 years I have constantly kept pushing myself when everybody else was saying, if you just went in there and rep 2 1/4 15 times, everybody be impressed with your age. And I'm not saying what they're saying was wrong. I guess everybody would be impressed except the one person that matters, and that would be me. So, it's a mindset of mine, and it doesn't need to be, a mindset of anybody else. Going in there and just doing things to make yourself healthier is great too. There's nothing wrong with that. But my mental attitude has always been, to push it. I mean, I did sports when I was in school. I went into the service. I did some crazy things in the service. I came out of the service. I still stayed into physical activity. Went to college. Did a lot of lifting in college. And got married. Started having kids. Still lifted. Raised the kids. Kids are on their own. I'm still lifting. So this is something I want to keep doing. And I think, it probably is the right path for me. And I think doing any sort of physical exercise, like I said, do something that's going to raise the heart rate for at least 30 to 45 minutes a day, 3 days a week, and your heart and body will thank you. Improves your circulatory system, strengthens your heart, strengthens your bones, strengthens your muscles, and it also it makes you feel better about things. I mean, I suppose if I was out of shape and I was having these issues, I'd probably be a lot more stressed out about it. So I'm going to keep at it. Well, once again, I thank everybody for popping in. If you are new and you haven't said hello yet, please do. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Those things all help. I also have memberships available. Ignore the top line one. I can't do anything about that. That's Facebook. I don't expect anybody to pay $25 a month for what I got to say. But I am doing it with the members. After you're a member for 6 months, shoot me an email with your shirt size and your mailing address, and I will be sending you a MacBean Scottish Fitness. And if you want more, members do get a $3 discount. There you go. Yep, Midtown one. That's, and I had a cousin like that. He was a Vietnam vet. And he did a couple tours over there. He was 10 years older than me. Great guy. But when I'd run into him up in Michigan, I'd look at his hand. He goes, "What are you looking for?" So I'm looking to see if you have a Bible or a bottle. I see you got the Bible, so we'll talk. And he goes, "If I had a Bible," I said, "we wouldn't be talking." Because unfortunately, and he knew it, once he picked up the bottle, he was going to drink until he passed out. So, he unfortunately passed away from COVID last year. I do miss him. But he had a Bible in his hand when he passed out. So, yep, I'm glad that you put down the bottle and picked up the Bible and also got yourself in a healthy lifestyle. It will pay back great dividends. Both of them will, both in mind, health, and spirit. Yep, everybody make sure you hit the like button. For some reason that makes me more popular. I'm not sure how. I do appreciate my core people always stopping in and saying hello. And I enjoy seeing you on the other websites I follow too. I think OkiCon, I think we were on 3 different websites the other time that I've seen you on there. Yep. And then Saturday I have a funeral to go to. My best friend, he passed away, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be a rough one on me. We've been friends since childhood, but he died of a broken heart. So, but then on the other side, the circle of life, I'm going to be a grandfather come October. So I'm pretty happy about that. And that's things about life. You gotta always look for the positive things, because you can go through life and be healthy and have everything going well and still be miserable. I see people, they complain about some of the mundane things, and I say, well, what are you going to do when something really bad happens? And they go, what do you mean? Well, you're complaining about trivial things that really don't affect your mind, health, or wealth, and you're complaining about it. Well, what are you going to do if you lose a job? What are you going to do if you get extremely sick? I mean, if you're making a fit on this small thing, how are you going to handle something that's really bad? So I always look for the best part of things and try not to complain too much. As long as I get up in the morning and I'm breathing, inhaling and exhaling, then I'm going to have a good day. And I do look forward to spring, especially when I can get my garden in. Yep. So it's just your attitude. It's how you look at things. Not saying I'm perfect. Nobody is, but I do try. And some days I do hit it right. So if anybody's got any questions, or comments on that, go right on there. Yeah, I've calmed down too, but I'm wondering if it's related to what I'm doing now. My dad had calmed down, and then after he got his arteries cleaned out, wow. he got quite agitated easily. And we used to kind of laugh, because, damn, Dad, now you got blood going in the brain. You're kind of a mean old cuss. And he had a few choice adjectives for that, but we were glad to have him around as long as we did. And I plan to be around for a long time. I keep telling the wife, it's like, hell, I'm not even middle-aged yet. She goes, how long you plan on going? I said, as long as I can. So then Friday, I'm probably just going to do arms and shoulders. Saturday, I'm going to try to just do some things downstairs. I have weights in that. It might just be farmer walks and shrugs, something I can do without tying up a lot of the area. And Sunday I'm working. I'm making good money, but I'll still probably uh, do some anywhere from 12 to 24 ounce curls, maybe. So I can. The wife is already looking forward to maybe going out to our favorite place, which is the Trading Post in Utica, Illinois. You asked for a question. What is your favorite movement for the biceps? Just one. Preacher curl. I like doing the preacher curl. I will do 15 sets of the preacher curl. Just keep increasing the weight to get to the point where I only can do 5 or 6, and then I'll do 3 or 4 sets of that at 5 or 6, and then I'll decrease the weight and keep doing more reps. But I will get myself in trouble with arms, because I'll do so many exercises for arms that if I don't get a V8 or 2 in me right away, I will cramp. I was in Lamex and my left arm that tricep just locked. Here I'm trying to handle a wallet with one arm. And he thought, are you having a stroke? I said, no, just a muscle cramp. I really overdid it. But I ended up doing arms for almost 2.5 hours. I don't know, when it's feeling good, I get her in. And I got home and I chugged down 2 V8s, and that did the trick. But yeah, preacher curl. Whether it's a machine, whether you're doing it, and there sometimes I used to just stuff a pillows under my arm to get to lock the arms in that way. I think that's the one that kind of really gets that ball going. But if you want to really strengthen the wrist, I'll go to straight bar curls. Also, I'll do a reverse curl to strengthen the wrist. You also can take the weights and you can roll them with your fingers and roll them back up. Usually the preacher curls I'm doing with a bar. Generally, when I do dumbbells, I'll do hammers. So I'll do the hammers when I'm doing the dumbbells. And then I'll use the machine with the rope and the cable, and I'll do the curls up high that way. So I do like the mix. I do like it mixed up. If they have the machine, I use it. If they don't have the machine, then I use a barbell, the curved barbell, and then they usually have the preacher thing. Some gyms don't have that, and they just have the machine. And then sometimes I'll use both. I'll warm up on the machine, and then I'll go and hit the regular preacher. I find that machines are a great way to warm up. Once everything's nice and loose, then I'll go hit the heavier weights with the free weights. I think I got a video out there where I'm doing it with the one machine at Shore Fitness, where I was doing the preacher curls, and then I was doing the rope pull down, with the full stack, and then having one of the owners stand on the full stack. So if you haven't chatted or said hello yet, please do. I'd like to see who's dropping by and say hello to everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you do. All right, we're talking about nutrition. We're kind of doing a little question and answer right now. It is a happy Thursday. And I had such a good time on Van City Preppers live stream. And I know I was saying, well, it was going to be Monday before I only hit certain preachers. Yeah, I can relate to that. I almost threw a priest out of my store. He was being really irritable, and I told him, I said, listen, I said, the bishop has breakfast with my parents every month. Don't make me have to talk bad about you. He straightened up right away. Oh, man. But, nice, beautiful sunny day. I figured I'd just pop in here. How do you get rid of flabby arms? if you're trying to get rid of flabby arms and you got to pump the arm up, uh, free weights and machines, either one will do it, but you're going to have to do a lot of reps. You're going to have to do a lot of reps to build that muscle up, and nutrition. Remember, you got to have that nutrition in there. If you're tearing your arms up and then you're not putting enough protein back into the system, then you're going to have a problem. Now, do you have flabby arms because you've dropped a lot of weight? Or do you have flabby arms because you just haven't lifted for a long time? Because a lot of times if you're really heavy and you've dropped 100, 150 pounds, well then, sometimes you have to have, some tightening of the skin or whatever, or just build bigger arms. But what I would do is I would increase the number of reps and the number of exercises that you do for arms. Time for legs. All right, hit it. Prepper Cowboy, how you doing? Good afternoon. Great to see you too, brother. So I got up to 12 in chat. I got 13 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. And if you have a chance, check out the Body Beatdown. I like watching his stuff. Absolutely. So Prepper Cowboy, I guess Van City was going to make you a mod, and I told her she could just do it right in chat if you're on a computer. I don't think I can do it on a phone, but I said that's how I got some of my mods. I just kind of knighted them as they were there. Dropped a lot of weight. Okay. Yeah, menopause and that. So, yep. So the loose skin there can just because you have a lot of extra skin, and I'd probably talk to the doctor about that. I mean, you can have loose skin and still have very strong muscles, but what I would do is try to build up muscles would be increase your protein intake. If you're eating 3 meals a day, I would have 2 small meals in between them, and just really hit the arms. Hit biceps and triceps. For every 2 bicep exercises you do, you should be doing 3 triceps. Understand, biceps is 2 muscles, triceps is 3. So generally you try to do a little bit more on the tricep side. And building a tricep really will make your arm big. It's easier to build that tricep than it is the bicep. And that's probably where that flabbiness is where the tricep hangs out. So I do a lot of tricep exercises. Doesn't have to be heavy weights, but high reps. At least doing reps of 15. Yeah, so you go to the doctor, ask about that, because, if you are doing a lot of exercising, and I don't know, Celtic Prepper, are you exercising on a regular basis, or is this something you're wanting to start? And if it's something that you would like to get in more detail, but not on the live chat, you can also email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com. So exercise all the time. So you're probably in great shape. It's just you have a lot of loose skin because of the weight you dropped, and you might want to see about maybe having them removing that and tightening it back up. But I would talk to your doctor about that. I know a lot of people have had to have that, where they've had plastic surgery because they lost so much weight and they had a lot of skin because, skin had been stretched. Oh, you exercise all the time, you just haven't lifted weights. Okay. If you do want the arms bigger, you are going to have to lift weights. Exercise is great, for the heart, and it's great for the circulation. But if you are wanting to make the arms bigger and tighter, then what I would do is I would do some arm exercises. I would do curls. I would do tricep extensions. And if you're have access to a gym, I'd go to the gym, and the machines are great for that. And if you want, when I get into When I get in one of the gyms that don't have the music blaring, so I don't have to worry about having to overrun the music, I do have an arm exercise video on my channel that you might want to check out. Don't worry about how much weight, but the two machines and the bars that we're using are pretty well. So yeah, if you do want to tighten it up that way, then use weights, weights and machines. But mention that to the doctor because I see him Tuesday anyway. And not to say how the doctors are. A lot of doctors are not really versed in physical fitness. I know my doctor, she is not. About 15 years ago, she said, well, your shoulders are going to need surgery. And I said, well, we're not going to have surgery. And she goes, well, you're going to have to stop lifting. I said, well, we're not going to stop lifting. And she goes, well, you're going to have to stop lifting heavy. And I said, well, we can have this conversation all day. But I want to continue to lift. And when I had my physical 2 years ago with her, and I was really prime shape, she really just kind of freaked out. Her and the nurse were just all giggly about my shoulders when they were giving me the flu and the pneumonia shot, and the muscles, kind of jumped up. Walk with a plate carrier daily, load about 25 pounds. I feel like I felt what you when I left. I'm sure you do. Boy, we used to do that when we were in the Army. We'd go on a forced road march, between the rucksack and the PRC 77. I'd have 90, 100 pounds on my back, and we'd walk about 20 to 30 kilometers. And boy, when you take that pack off, it's almost like you could just float on air. So, 2 different times I hurt my shoulders forgetting I wasn't 18. So the first time I was coaching junior high, and I didn't think the sprinters were giving it their all in the gym, so I raced them. So I said, and if I win, then you're going to do 10 more killers. And that's basically where you run to the free throw line, come back, run to the half court, come back, run to the other free throw line, come back. And so I did race them, and I won. The problem is, when I went to stop, I severely miscalculated my ability to stop at that speed, because the last time I ran that fast, I was probably 100 pounds lighter. So I hit the wall full blast and nearly knocked myself out, but it jacked my shoulder up for about a year and a half. But I kept working it. I kept doing a lot of small shoulder exercises, field goals with light weights, cables pulling out this way, pulling back in that way. And then about a year and a half later, I was back to normal. And then the next time I threw my shoulder out is my son's sophomore year. I've been coaching him in discus ever since 5th grade. And he outthrew me out at the track, and he was really talking it up. So I wanted to make sure that wasn't going to stay. So I spun around and I outthrew him. Yeah, and I outthrew my shoulder. And that one took me about 2 years to recover from. But I recovered. Like I said, I always heal. So now, knock on wood, my shoulders have been healthy for about a good 3 years. So that's the story of my shoulders. I had to roll up the window. I had that big old 1-ton truck with that diesel. So the doctor wanted me to have surgery, and I said, I'm not going to have surgery. I said, I can work past this. And I did. Like a challenger, I'm just too stubborn for my own good. 50-50, I would guess. But, I did that. I played some farmyard football, and I got caught between 2 tacklers, and I popped my knee out. When I was in the Army, and they said, well, you won't be able to run again. I said, well, watch me. And 2 weeks later, I was back on PT running. And about a month later, I was able to sprint again. And doctors were just like, well, we didn't think you'd be ever running again. I said, well, yeah, I guess I like a challenge. Don't tell me what I ain't gonna do. If it's in the realm of possibility in physics, and I put my mind to it, then I can do it. And that's what I always tell people: time and pressure. Time and pressure is what separates coal from a diamond. I think a lot of times the newer generation, and maybe even some of my generation, they want things instant. And that's why they always fall for those fads. Here, take this pill and you'll lose 30 pounds. Do this PX90 WXYZ and you'll look like me within 90 days. No, you won't. That guy didn't do that exercise to look like that, and neither will you. The way to do it is slowly increase your workouts and slowly add on to what you're doing. Give your chance for your body to sit there and recover to it. Make sure you get enough rest and get enough nutrition. And then, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, you'll see big differences. So I think I covered most of the questions. If anybody has any more questions, go ahead and pop it in there. If not, I will kind of wind it down so I can go in and pump it up. I do appreciate everybody joining in. I think this has been one of the kind of better chats lately. Vince, Mark, and hey, Ryan, how you doing? Hey, Tom, I'll probably be out there next weekend. I would have came out Saturday, but I'm pretty sure they know I got that funeral I got to be at. But if I do drive myself and I leave early enough, I might stop by and say hi, but I don't think any of you guys are there Saturdays. I'll have to sit there and figure out. But way to be hitting those leg dips, those lunges. I was looking at Facebook, some awesome stuff there. So Ryan is one of the trainers at Shoreward Fitness, and definitely puts his time in. He's in there working out all the time. Every time I'm there, I see him. So he's been hitting it good. So thanks for stopping in, Ryan. Appreciate it. So if you are in Shorewood and you stop at Shoreward Fitness, definitely say hi to Ryan. And if you want some training, I would recommend him. If I can't be there to do it, then I would have this young man do it for you. And tell Vince and Mark I said hi to them. And also tell them I'm going to be a grandpa come October. Everybody's always been calling me a strong grandpa. Well, now it'll actually be true, because this will be my first grandchild. And I am looking forward to it. So with that, I'll do some shout outs here. Proper Cowboy and Body Beatdown. And Ryan, if you see him in there, I do have memberships available anywhere from $3 to ignore the $25, but I think I got 3, 7, and 10. And depending on the level is the discount I give you on the shirts. And here pretty soon, like Connor and you guys are going to have to put in for your free shirt, because you're getting close to the 6-month mark. The 8 benches, 2 are being used right now. There you go. Yeah, it definitely, they went to a new location and they got quite a few more benches now, because before we only had 4. 2 flat benches, a decline, and an incline. So I'm really happy to see that. If you get a chance, check out my friend of Body Beatdown and subscribe to him. Also remember, I do have a separate channel called MacBean Farms and Prepping, where I'm going to do all those cute little prepping videos and farming videos on that side, and keep this one for fitness. Although I will still be hosting some of the shooting videos on here, but I'll be putting them on both, only because they get a lot of views. And I'm looking forward to maybe, if it's still daylight, I might take the Papa India Sierra Tango Oscar Lima out for a walk. Maybe I'll post that video too. So 17 likes, this is great. All right, so like, share, and that. The best thing you can do is anytime you're watching my videos, if that ads come on, go ahead and watch the ads. If it's a 15 or 30 second ad, let it run through. If it's longer than 30 seconds, just allow at least 30 seconds of it to run, and I think I still get credit for it. Absolutely, Michael. Let's get you to 100 subscribers. I almost got you there. All right. So 40 minutes in chat, and it's been a very enjoyable chat. I appreciate everybody coming in there. But yeah, and if you do ever have any questions, and then if you think of them later, just put them in comments or shoot me an email, and that would be great. And I know Van City was looking for some more mods, so I think Prepper Cowboy, you're going to be a mod for Van City Prepper, and I told her I'd mod for her too. It'll be great once I get on my other schedule. I'll be able to catch more of these lives. I'll be missing some of the others, but that's such is life. Make sure I've got everybody here. So Celtic Prepper, start doing some arm exercises with weights. And if you want some more input on that, just shoot me an email, and I'll tell you, some of the easiest ways to do them. If you can't go to the gym, there's things around the house you can do that'll help you with that. And with that, everybody, have a wonderful Thursday. Stay safe, be healthy, and be happy. I appreciate that, Beavering. Yep, it's that's kind of that circle of life thing. Alrighty. Let's see if I can shut this. And James, thanks for stopping in, and you have a great day too, sir.